Welcome back to Historic Coin, the channel where every coin unlocks a powerful story from the past. Today, we bring you a coin that doesn't just shine in silver, but glows with historical importance: the 1990 South African 2 Rand coin. This isn't just spare change, it's a silent witness to a nation's turning point. With its striking Springbok and majestic coat of arms, it captures a nation on the edge of transformation. Behind its clean design lies a history of resilience, pride, and cultural complexity. As we explore its symbols, language, and materials, you'll discover just how much a coin can say about a country. This coin comes from a year when South Africa was standing at a historic crossroads. So hold on tight, because what looks like a simple 2 Rand might just be one of the most important coins in your collection. This video is packed with design secrets, political meaning, and numismatic insight. You won't want to miss a second. Let's dive in and discover the untold story behind the 1990 South African 2 Rand. Only on Historic Coin. The Springbok, national pride in motion. The front side of the 2 Rand coin features the proud Springbok, a symbol of South African spirit. Graceful, yet powerful, this antelope has long represented resilience and agility. Designed originally by sculptor Kurt Steinberg, its use on coins began decades earlier. By 1990, it had become more than an animal. It stood for national identity. The Springbok is shown mid-turn, alert and elegant in its stance. Its sharp horns and focused gaze speak to both strength and awareness. This image appears on many coins, but here it takes center stage in a clean, open field. It symbolizes a nation ready to move forward despite challenges. Wildlife has always been part of South Africa's cultural branding, especially on currency. This coin uses the Springbok not just as decoration, but as national storytelling. The animal speaks to both history and hope. Font and denomination, bold yet balanced. Next to the Springbok, the coin's value is boldly printed. 2 Rand in strong capital letters. The number 2 is large and slightly curved, giving it visual weight. It balances the animal's image with a sense of modern structure. The word Rand appears directly below it in a classic serif typeface. This pairing makes the coin readable at a glance, while remaining elegant. The font isn't flashy, but it carries authority, a nod to both function and form. Together, the imagery and typography create harmony in design. The simple layout avoids overcrowding, allowing each element to stand out. This clarity is essential for coins in regular use and trade. Even after years of circulation, the denomination remains easy to identify. South African coins are known for blending tradition with readability, and this coin proves that balance beautifully. Material and appearance. Nickel-plated strength. The 1992 Rand coin is made of nickel-plated copper, offering durability with a silver finish. This alloy was chosen to resist corrosion and handle everyday handling. It gives the coin a firm, smooth texture, with a slight shine under light. The material is economical, yet strong enough to endure years of circulation. This design choice reflects South Africa's need for practical, lasting currency. The coin feels balanced in hand. Not too light, not too heavy. At approximately 23 millimeters in diameter, it's easy to distinguish from smaller coins. The shiny appearance also makes it appealing to collectors and users alike. This mix of beauty and toughness matches South Africa's own national image. Though not a precious metal, its look suggests value and pride. That's the genius behind its construction. Simple materials, smart presentation. Coat of arms, power in symbolism. Flip the coin, and you'll see a highly detailed South African coat of arms. This version was in use from 1910 until it was redesigned in 2000. At its center is a shield flanked by 2 powerful human figures. These represent South Africa's cultural roots, one African and one European. Above them, a lion holds 4 rods, a symbol of unity and strength. Below the shield are ears of wheat, indicating agriculture and growth. Encircling the design are native symbols and regal flourishes. This coat of arms was designed to communicate both diversity and authority. On the coin, it's framed perfectly to stand out with depth and clarity. It reminds users of the government and its historical legacy. For collectors, this emblem helps date and define the era. It's more than art. It's national identity in metal form, dual language. South Africa's cultural bridge. Around the coat of arms are the words Suid-Afrika and South Africa. These names appear in Afrikaans and English, the nation's 2 major languages. This bilingual feature shows South Africa's complex linguistic heritage. In 1990, apartheid was still in place, but major reforms had begun. Including both languages was meant to represent inclusivity and shared identity. Afrikaans was historically linked to the ruling government, while English connected to global communication. Together on one coin, they attempt to unify diverse cultures under one currency. This decision wasn't purely aesthetic. It was also political. The coin serves as a subtle reminder of South Africa's multicultural foundation. Even the choice of language reflects historical context and national direction. Coins like this help document the political climate of their time. That's what makes them so valuable to collectors and historians alike. Why 1990 matters. A nation in transition. The year 1990 was one of the most significant in South African history. It marked the release of Nelson Mandela from prison after 27 years. It was also the beginning of negotiations to end apartheid peacefully. The date, 1990, appears clearly under the coat of arms on this coin. Holding this coin is like holding a piece of transformation in your palm. It's not just currency, it's a historical artifact from a pivotal moment. Every 1990 coin represents a time of change, courage, and uncertainty. This wasn't just the start of a new political system, it was rebirth. For collectors, this year adds immense historical and emotional value. Coins from transitional years often become highly sought after. That's why this 2 rand isn't just another coin. It's a time capsule. It speaks to a world on the edge of new beginnings. Edge and shape. Smooth and sleek. Unlike many coins that use ridged or reeded edges, the 2 rand features a smooth border. This edge design was intentional, making it easy to identify by touch. The round shape and smooth texture give it a calm, polished look. It separates the 2 rand from smaller, rougher-edged coins in circulation. The coin's symmetry and consistent edge enhance its usability. Visually, the smooth edge adds to the coin's minimalist style. It's not flashy, but it communicates trust and elegance. The thickness gives the coin a sturdy feel, and it stacks well with others. These small design choices help in vending machines and counting tools. Even in coin sorters, this design ensures functionality and efficiency. For collectors, smooth edges can show less wear over time. This edge design is another thoughtful feature that completes the coin's profile. The rand, currency, with a story. The rand is named after the Witwatersrand Rand Ridge, rich in gold and minerals. Introduced in 1961, it replaced the South African pound during the Republic's formation. The 2 rand coin is a higher denomination, used frequently for larger purchases. It quickly became common in South African wallets and cash registers. Its name carries economic and geological importance for the country. By 1990, the rand had already become a strong national symbol. This coin's value lies in both its monetary and symbolic presence. Its widespread use made it a shared national experience. The rand represents more than trade. It reflects history, economy, and identity. The 2 rand denomination sits near the top in everyday currency. It shows the connection between natural resources and modern finance. That connection is what gives this coin such strong cultural relevance. Circulation and everyday use. In the early 1990s, this coin was used daily across South Africa. People used it for food, transport, school fees, and even savings. It passed through the hands of citizens during critical national shifts. The coin became familiar, dependable, and practical in economic life. Its sturdy build allowed it to survive years of exchange and handling. For many, it was more than money. It was part of daily survival. Unlike rare commemorative coins, this one lived among the people. That widespread presence adds to its historical value. Coins like this were silent witnesses to personal and political stories. Even in poor condition, they tell tales of a nation in motion. That's why circulated coins from 1990 remain important to collectors. They offer authenticity and connection to real South African life, collector interest, and value. While the 1992 Rand coin is not considered rare, it's still highly collectible. Its historical year, condition, and symbolism make it attractive to enthusiasts. Uncirculated coins with clean surfaces and sharp details fetch higher prices. Collectors often seek it to complete year sets or political era collections. It's a great entry-level coin for those new to African numismatics. Its value also grows with storytelling, like Mandela's release and reforms. On auction sites, high-grade coins from 1990 sell for respectable prices. Coins with errors or minting variations may increase in value. For South Africans abroad, this coin brings a nostalgic connection to home. It represents identity, pride, and a moment that changed the world. A small investment, but a huge piece of history. That's the kind of coin every serious collector should consider owning. As we've seen, the 1990 South African 2 Rand coin is more than currency. It's a mirror of its time, full of change, culture, and courage. From the Springbok's proud stance to the historic coat of arms, every detail matters. It's a coin that stood with a nation as it began to redefine itself. For collectors, historians, or anyone curious, it's a treasure worth exploring. It tells of unity, strength, and a nation on the edge of democracy. This coin captures a moment when hope began to outweigh fear. On Historic Coin, we believe stories like these should be remembered. If this coin could talk, it would speak of marches, speeches, and dreams. And now, it speaks through you, the collector, the storyteller, the listener. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more timeless coins. Until next time, keep history in your hands.